vlog.
Hello, long time no see.
I know. I feel like we haven't really picked the camera up to really vlog since we got back from our trip.
I know, but today's the day.
Today's the day. So I would say one of the most commonly asked questions that we get right now is, when are you moving?
When are you moving?
Because we made a vlog saying that we were planning on moving.
Yeah.
You started talking to mortgage brokers, and we were talking with our realtor about having them come in and do an assessment for what our property's worth.
Yeah.
We were thinking about where we want to move, what we want in a house. Like, we were on the road.
Yeah.
And we planned on moving like this year.
Yeah, but then things just changed. I feel like it went down the list on importance.
Yeah.
And we're not moving.
We decided we're gonna stick this house out for
As long as we can.
a while.
Yeah.
And there's a couple reasons for that, so let's get into them. Reason number one, the area we live in. When we first moved here, we hadn't lived in this area before. We didn't know local haunts and stuff.
Yeah.
We're liking it more. There's things that we like to do in the area, and we're like, oh, this is fun, especially now that we have kids. It's an enjoyable area to live.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know when we first moved here.
Yes, and neighbors. We have become pretty good friends with our neighbors.
So many neighbors are great.
Yeah, so we're very lucky, and I feel like it's really hard to find that. Some of our neighbors have kids, and it's been really nice because the boys are friends with them now, and it's
So
really, really sweet. And I think that's something like I really loved about my childhood is I had such amazing neighbor friends, and it was so fun and like so convenient. Also probably really nice for our parents.
Yes.
So I think that's something that we will take advantage of and love and like keep as much as we can.
It's a good area.
Yeah.
Reason number two is space.
Yeah.
This is a smaller home, but we've done a lot of changes to make it bigger, like this.
Like this used to go down straight.
It's a wall.
I don't know, it makes the room feel so much bigger, even though we're like, what do you use this space for? We could use it, like we could put dressers in there, like
There's lots of
there's a lot of potential, but also I do have a little chair over there and I work there. I don't know, it makes the room a lot more enjoyable to have it not so cramped.
And I feel like the twins, now that we don't have like bassinets and playpens and as many like baby items all over, like 2 of every baby item.
Yes.
It feels like we have so much more space.
I think that was what made it feel so cramped. Like we had 2 bassinets upstairs, 2 downstairs, like bouncers, those like jumpy things.
The chairs.
Oh my gosh, there were
It took up so much
I think that's why I was like, I can't live here. Like I need to leave.
Oh yeah.
But
you were like, we're done.
Yeah.
This house is done.
But it has passed. So like
Yes.
if you are in that right now and you have so much stuff, like maybe it will pass once they're done with those things.
Those,
And
like,
their
big
things are
items.
more compact and you can put toys in bins with a lid and you don't have to look at it. Things like
Yes.
that. Because that is way better.
So much better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So there's still a lot of ways that we can make this house work for us better. Taking out closets downstairs and turning them into like better storage options.
Yeah, we're very poor at storage. We just shove
We
things.
just shove things.
So like there's so much potential, and I think if we had time, like if we were not parents, we would have this house like so
Yes.
perfect in terms of like using the space well, because we like doing projects. Like I love doing projects like that. It's just we don't have time. So like when the boys are a bit bigger and we can ship them off to Grammys, like I think it'll be so fun to take a few days, and it's just so exciting. I love doing storage projects.
Yes.
Don't do this at home. I was made fun of my whole life for being hairy, so I feel like I'm self-conscious.
Although I will say
I'm not
even
hairy.
think that you're hairy.
Not anymore. Like my arms used to be so hairy. Like I don't know why, it was super hairy. And I had a unibrow. I was just hairy, and I was made fun of.
I just want to say,
mistake.
I always tell you, I've never once looked at you and said, "Oh, look at those sideburns."
I know they were sideburns. Nothing wrong
They
with
weren't.
sideburns.
I think
They
that
were sideburns.
you're just
Okay.
self-conscious. Okay, and
But
then
I
you
made a
did
mistake. This was a big mistake. I was like, I'll just shave my sideburns. But I actually shaved hair by accident, and now it's growing back so thick. And now I actually have sideburns. Like that's a true sideburn.
Yeah.
And so now I can't wear my hair behind my ears. I'm so self-conscious of it. Because
No one
look,
would notice. No one would notice.
I think you would.
This is honestly the worst light you will ever see in your entire life in any video ever. So, wow, congratulations to me for making that happen. This is a twins room, and the reason the lighting is so bad is because the windows are completely blocked out, and I am not undoing that just to show you their room. we still have a lot of space that can be made in this room because we have technically 1.5 stories. So you can see that our ceiling is slanted, but instead of going further down, this is where they decided to put the wall. Something we could do is knock this wall out and extend the room down lower. I know our neighbors in particular have the same house as us. They put their kids' beds back in this area, and I know it just works so well and gives so much more room to the rest of the room. I think that this room will work for them to keep sharing a room. Why is it a thing that every kid now needs to have their own room? Because I was talking to a friend about this, and he was like, I always shared a room with my siblings, with my brothers growing up, and I shared a room with my sister growing up, so I don't think it's the end of the world them sharing a room for a while. But technically, this is a 4-bedroom house. It's just that 2 bedrooms are upstairs, 1 bedroom's on the main floor, and 1 bedroom is in the basement. So we do have 4 bedrooms. So even if we had another baby and lived in this house, I mean, for the first 6 months to a year, they basically stay in your room anyway, and you don't really need a nursery. If any of you are pregnant, you don't need to have your nursery set up when your kids are born. We did, and there was no point. This room was literally not used until Moose, whose bed this is, I think at 5 months we transitioned him into here because he was not sleeping well in our room and waking up his brother. But Chia slept in our room until I think 8 months old. So you really don't need a nursery. We could technically have more than 2 children in this house and it wouldn't be the end of the world. I honestly couldn't imagine having more than 1 child in this house when we bought this house. And now we have 2 and it works fine. We have the space. I think in my head I just thought we need like one of those huge Instagram worthy houses. Like they're modern and they're new and they're bright and everything's like clean lines. And in my head I was like aspiring for that because that's what I see everyone else have. And this is an older home. It has a lot of character. It's just not the same vibe, and that's okay. I'm realizing we don't need a ton of space. And also, if we had a ton of space, we would fill it with even more stuff, and we do not need more stuff. So those are the reasons we're staying. We have a lot more projects that we're going to start working on. Wazzy, what's your one you're most excited for?
Oh.
What is one thing in the house that you're like, I'm going to do that and it's going to make a world of difference?
I think like building shelves in the stairs and under the stairs.
In the basement, in the playroom.
Yeah. I'm really excited to do that. I don't know, the office, everything. I'm excited about all the projects.
So I made this goal with Allie where if I started making money on my book YouTube channel, I could use that money to redo the office, and I need more bookshelves, and there's just some things we wanted to change in that space, and we wanted to for a while, but we were like, is it a priority with our money?
Like, no, it's not. It's like a nice thing to do, but our money could go better places at this time.
Of course.
Yeah.
I got my first sponsorship coming up.
Exciting.
have the money.
That's
so,
very
well, they haven't paid me yet, but I just mean like I have the money to do the changes. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the office into like a cozy library music room.
It'll be
Also,
so good.
we've been getting quotes to redo our outside, like our backyard. So that's gonna be an upcoming project. It's like the outside. We've been getting quotes.
Yeah.
It's more reasonable than we thought. So
Quite a lot.
I think we'll be getting it done.
Yeah, so that's very exciting.
So exciting because the outside stuff, we've been talking about it since we moved in, being like, we
Yeah.
need to get rid of
And
this.
we're just like, eh.
Well, I tried to get rid of it myself, but we have this, I don't even know what it is, but it has thorns that
Yeah,
are
we have
like
some
an
thorns.
inch long, and they're so
Thorny.
darn thorny.
They're thorny.
And it hurts so bad. I don't know how the dogs aren't like destroyed from running through it all the time.
Well, sometimes they do get cut.
Yeah, I mean,
But they're like,
why?
why? Get out of there. You know it's thorny.
No,
They know. They don't care.
So we have a lot of fun projects. So should we do more like home stuff here? Should we show our
It would
little
be
transformation
a
projects?
Maybe like a good motivator to like do the project.
Actually get them done.
It's just hard because of the boys. Like we'd have to do the projects at night, which we could.
We
It'd
can
be
easily
better
do.
than watching a show. Like,
Yeah.
projects. We'd have like 3 hours every night to
Yeah.
do a project.
And it would like
That's a lot of time.
improve our quality of life because we'd be happier
Let's
in our
do it.
house. But also, you could literally put on a TV show and hang
do
a
the
mirror
project.
at the same time.
Let's do it.
You know?
Let's
Like
do
you
it.
could hang shelves and and put something on the TV.
Yeah.
We have way too many TVs in this house for people that don't watch that much TV.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Do you guys want to watch that little
Let us know.
transformation? Let us know. So I'm turning 30 next week. I'm deciding if I should do a 30th birthday vlog. And if I do I post it on this account or do I post it on my account? Do you want to see some birthday stuff? We could do that. if you're interested. But about my birthday, I was actually born on Easter Sunday, and Easter this year is the weekend before my birthday, so it's kind of close. I don't think I'm gonna have Easter on my birthday again until it's like the 2060s, like it's a long ways away. But because I was born on Easter, I got my first Easter basket like the day I was born, and I use this every single year for Easter, and I still do. It's like this little wicker basket. I think that it had like flowers in it and stuff because my mom and I lived above a flower shop when I was a little one, so they put this together for me and Mom. Last year was the twins' first Easter, and I said I want to get them a special Easter basket that they use every single year. And I got them wicker bunny baskets too. Look at these. Oh my gosh, I love them. I think I got them from Indigo. I love how sturdy they are. Like they are going to last them. Like the ears and stuff, they must be like lined with metal. Like they're really, really sturdy, which I feel like you need for little ones. So I wanted to show you a few things that I got them for their Easter baskets, so I went to a couple different spots. I think we still need to get a few other little things. We want something to hide, but what do you hide for toddlers? Because it's not like they eat chocolate. Rosie and Elsie, please stop. Okay, so the first thing, I got these at the dollar store for $2. They're chalk eggs. I like to have the theme of like eggs and carrots and bunnies and stuff for Easter. And then we also ended up getting from Toys R Us another set, but they're tie-dye, so there's like 2 colors of chalk in each egg. Those are Crayola ones. We'll see how they compare. And then also from Toys R Us, we got this mommy and baby bunny set. The twins are really into bunnies right now because they like that song that's like, hop little bunnies, hop, 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 hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. So I think they'll really like it. They also are really into mamas right now for some reason, and taking care of babies. So they have like a book that has a lot of moms in it. It's a book about moms, and they carry it around and go, mama, mama, mama. They love moms. I think they have 2. They're like, we love moms in this house. And I think they'll like that it's a mama bunny and a baby bunny. So we got that. And then a new book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar's First Spring. I love a good board book for them because we have paper pages books and the twins love to read, but they're just still a little rough, so they always end up ripping the pages out, and I am playing librarian and taping them back together. We got this, and then we also got bunny socks. We can never have enough socks because they lose them. We lose them. I look down in the stroller and someone's missing a shoe and a sock and it's gone forever. We always need more socks. And then they've never actually done stickers, but this is an Easter puffy sticker book, and I feel like it'll be really good for their like fine motor skills, like the picking them up and putting them down. I think it'll be really good. So those are some things that we've brought them for Easter. I need like an option of something to hide because I don't know, what do you hide for toddlers? Can any of you please let me know if Easter has not passed, or still let me know. Anyway, Easter. Even in the few days since we filmed that clip, we've made some huge, it feels like, changes to the house, and I wanted to show you what our dining room is looking like. Oh my gosh, this is one room in the house that we have just never been happy with. I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't like it. I've never liked it. No matter what we do to this room, I'm never happy with it. So we're thinking now that eventually we're gonna get rid of this closet. But where that circle mirror is, there's actually a closet on the opposite side of that wall. So it's basically one big closet, but divided between the 2 rooms. The office is right there. So we're thinking we'll close that up eventually and do one giant closet, like probably like a PAX IKEA wardrobe system, floor to ceiling, built-in cabinets basically along that whole wall where the closet is, because I just feel like that'll be more functional. And then also we're not dealing with the fact that this room has a door because it's a closet. It has 1 window. It has a window behind you, and then there's 2 doors on this wall. Like there's just so much about this room that makes it difficult to like plan where things go. So getting rid of that and having like 1 full wall, I think will be nice. First things first, we got a new light fixture. This is from Article, and it actually like you can move it and make them like as vertical or as horizontal as you want. I love it. It also gives off so much more light because we had just a single pendant light there and it just wasn't working for the space. We moved these shelves to be on this wall. We had issues with finding studs because they're so heavy, and living in an old house, like no anchor was working. We were getting so frustrated. Shout out to my dad for doing that. Look at this mirror. Oh my gosh, so this mirror is also from Article. It is absolutely massive. If we get closer, can you tell? Like, this is a massive mirror. So this really is brightening up the space. Allie actually took just a gold Sharpie to the outside of the mirror because it is black, and turns out it is gonna work. So we're gonna do the whole mirror in gold Sharpie because we don't like black that much in this house. So I feel like it's really going to brighten it up. And oh my gosh, the room already is looking so much better. And then over here, we have this hutch. And I think we're thinking we're gonna keep the hutch for now, but I really wanna paint it. So my idea is to paint it beige, but what are your ideas? What are you guys thinking? The reason I'm thinking beige is we're going to do wainscoting around the room and get rid of the wallpaper at some point in the next couple of months. So basically from here down, we're gonna do wainscoting and like basically, I don't know, this vibe, and I think we're gonna paint it a color. So if we do the hutch beige, it'll go with whatever color we pick for the wainscoting. But in my head, it makes more sense to do the wainscoting once we remove this door. Also, I'm thinking about painting a mural downstairs in the twins' playroom. So I think I'm gonna go take a picture and then I'm gonna just draw it on my phone and see what I think. Climbing triangle. I don't know if you can. Way over here, Allie fell down the stairs and there's a hole in the wall. So let's take some pictures. And as for colors, did you ever see that I painted this door green? Seems kind of random, but I thought it was a fun pop of color. And then also this mural, I think it's just gonna be one big green squiggle. So there's lots of fun things happening. They actually also had some yard work done today. We had some old plants and trees removed. So it's really opened up the yard. Next up is finding like a playhouse and a swing set. Probably on Marketplace, but I'm looking all over because the thing with Marketplace is when it comes to swing sets, people expect you to, one, come pick it up. It's fine, we have a big vehicle, we could, but they also want you to take it apart. I'm not doing that, especially when they're like, it's $1,000, come pick it up and take it down yourself. I'm like, no thanks. All right, so we have so many exciting home things on the horizon.
Many. I'm very excited about it all.
I know, me too.
It like makes such a difference. I don't know. You know? It makes a difference in your day to day. You just look around and you say, this is a nice space.
So we still have lots to do. So maybe we'll do some videos about some home projects.
The newest project I'm waiting on a quote for.
Oh, we might be reflooring our house.
Just one floor.
Well, because we've already done the floor in the other two.
Because they would match, and it's so easy to clean the floor.
So
we'll see. We don't know what the quote will be.
Could be a lot of money.
So then we won't do it. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.